Let's play pickleball.
.1 backhand flick from Humberg. Net assisted, but clean winner for her.
I'm not flicking today, I promise you, Adam and Dave.
Not going to do it.
Oh my goodness, poach lob is perfection.
Okay, let's go. I mean, so he comes in hot, hits an incredibly powerful shot, digs one on the short hop, and then throws up a lob on the next ball. That's CJ Klinger right there, baby. Great punch from Mari Humberg. I wouldn't say that was just a flat-out firefight between the ladies, but it's nice to win one of those early on for Humberg.
What a shot from Jorja Johnson with the roll angle, and CJ is nowhere near it.
2-0-2.
Mari has one PPA medal in her career. It was a silver with Jorja Johnson.
0-1.
J-Dub a little jammed up and late. Mari said watch 4 times, and J-Dub didn't take the bait of either where the ball is or what she's saying.
The second very good backhand punch on a counterattack from Mari Humberg.
Great first volley, too.
Nice control of the kitchen line. Humberg with a couple flicks. Solid overhead from CJ Klinger, who was deep in the court to hit that.
I mean, I know she said to us she wasn't going to do it at all. She has to.
Has to at some capacity. It's such a good shot for her. You can't just completely shut it down. Didn't work out that time, but Humberg showing no fear about dinking cross-court with J.W. Johnson right now. She said it was a great pattern for them against Alshon and Tui Onatoa earlier in the week. You just can't get it away from him, Dave.
No. I think his arms are longer than they were yesterday. It's incredible.
0-2-2.
And there it is. She carves it. She doesn't care. Everybody's like, oh, you're giving them spin, but it stays so low. She'll happily take the one that you do get extra spin on it for the misses she gets.
Knifey.
Second serve.
Nice handle from J.W. Johnson, staying tight to the kitchen line. No retreat in that man when the pace gets picked up. I need the extra time. He does not.
Oh, man. He had a dangerous angle incoming, just caught the tape.
I still think if that ball goes over cleanly, Jorja's going to handle it with ease.
Yes.
So I think that that is a lot of risk for not much reward for CJ Klinger.
What a shot from Mari Humberg. Short angle.
All JW can do is just take a lunge to get over there, and he didn't have enough lunge to make it.
Severe.
Tons of topspin as well.
And we've been playing a while, and that's the first point for the Johnsons.
1-2-2.
I mean, it's her favorite shot, so it's not a no. It's just to make it. Again, winner gets Anna Leigh Waters and Ben Johns in the mixed final tomorrow.
Point. 3-2-2.
J-Dub flicking off the bounce.
Yeah, what a spot, too. Avoids the lefty forehand of CJ Klinger and then catches Mari Humberg on the right side of her body. Only had about a 6-inch window to do both of those things.
Beautiful job by the youngster Klinger, but they give up 4 in that possession, so got to push back and stay close. The Johnsons are just too solid to give a big lead to.
I mean, might actually be the most unattackable as a pair mixed doubles team in the world.
Now, if you kiss it off the tape,
sure,
you're beautiful.
Reverse matching here from Humberg and Klinger as well.
I like it. Make an effort.
CJ Klinger is the one that makes the fashion choices for the team. I was shocked to hear that.
Second serve.
Mari says he tells me. I match it up. Off we go. Fashionista, CJ Klinger.
3-4-2.
Whoops. Wait, did he get a push off or not? I think an accidental call, but after the point was over.
Yeah, the second referee wiping it clean.
Yes. Here we go, Carol.
After review, the rally is overturned. There was a foot fault. One free challenge remaining. One free challenge remaining. We'll resume
And
play
Mari
at
points
4-4-2.
over at the bench. Interesting. So maybe Darren saw it. CJ's dad sitting over there. Yeah, I think J-Dub's like, that is the worst lob I've ever seen in my life. I don't even need to think about
He couldn't believe he did it.
Time in. 4-4-2.
Mari Humberg, have a day. Wow. Stares down Jorja and wins it convincingly.
Fellas can't do that, but Mari Humberg can for now.
5-4-2.
Oh, it's huge. All set up from the heavy cut from Mari Humberg on the drop. That's the recipe. She can hit dimes like that and let CJ Klinger use that wingspan. Even the Johnsons could be in trouble.
Friendly fire. CJ thinks it's funny, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm a fan when CJ smiles. That's
that's the best.
Good stuff.
4-6-1.
That's the way he trash talks or reacts to his partner tagging him there.
4-6-1. Second serve.
CJ's like, well, both of us were on it.
4-6-2. Side out.
Perfectly placed first volley through the middle. Not hit with a lot of thump.
No.
And the Johnsons were confused.
6-4-1. Second serve.
The breeziest day we've had so far, Adam, by far.
6-4-2.
Coming across the court right to left from the side of Humberg and Klinger.
Perfect brother-sister combo there. So side out and don't get anything. Let's see if the Johnsons can pull even.
Yeah, pretty much the exact same stroke for Jorja than JW. That three-quarter arm slot and just let it fly.
With the slice dinks in the middle, Adam.
Yeah, all of that. Two topspin forehands and then just crushes the last one.
4-6-2.
Got a little skin on Jorja on the leg, too. What power.
That's well deep.
Side out.
Yeah, asked Jorja a little KT tape on the leg. She said, I'm fine, little preventative thing.
JW had had enough of these heavy slices. He just decided to fire one off the bounce with the two-hander. Not close.
6-4-1.
Created another opportunity with the slice. Perfect decision for CJ to step over and do something with it. Just have to make that ball.
Miss return.
I believe that was
Jorja.
The one more talk. We're going to go one more before we call a timeout.
What a read from Klinger.
Four, 7-1. Second serve.
J-Dub didn't switch. Not that I think he could have done anything, but the I formation was not pretty.
4-7-2. Point. 7-2.
Keeps it in.
Drops in there. And JW's getting a little bit better feel on the slice return of Mari Humberg.
Yes.
The last couple drives on the forehand side for him have been crushed.
6-7-2.
Body and catches a piece of Mari, and now it's Humberg calling timeout. So one more becomes a whole lot more on the scoreboard instead of a timeout. The Johnsons have tied it up. For watching us here on the Carvana PPA Tour, Adam and I really appreciate it.
Good take from Mari.
Yes.
And Johnson, Jorja, was a little bit off the line too. So Mari was trying to get that ball down low.
She has the ability to do that more than most. Oh, overhit, and this is a disaster here. A second ago, Jorja is having a discussion about whether they could call timeout, and now they got a 2-point lead.
All right, here we go.
See, now if you roll the ball in the corner, we have Proton ball kids there, so not that Jorja did that on purpose, though.
Right. What's Alshon going to do if they start picking up the ball?
What if they run the towel over to him, too? His towel timeouts will be minimized. That's beautiful from Jorja right there.
CJ Klinger in the middle of the court, pulling a couple dinks out wide. Jorja did great to take that ball out of the air. Player moving is more vulnerable.
That is not a good drop shot. Well done from. Did she keep that in?
Second serve.
I thought it caught. I don't think the Johnsons even know. I think they're challenging the in ruling, I'm guessing.
After review, the in ruling is overturned. The ball was out. One free challenge remaining. One free challenge remaining. We'll resume play at game point 10-7-1.
And that was a point that the Johnsons served. So we are on game point here for J-Dub.
My bad, partner. Thanks for getting my back there.
Time in. 10-7-1.
Oh my goodness, CJ. He just looks and finds someone in the crowd that's cheering and just.
The soft winner count. He has to be at the top of the list.
10-7-2.
Game point 2. And Mari beats J.W. Johnson with some pace, so 2 big stops.
The hands have been heavy from her on both sides, forehand and backhand. A lot of life coming off
7-10-1.
the paddle of Mari Humberg.
And he takes his hat off. He can't believe it. The 2-way speed up was gorgeous.
Still smiling about it.
7-10-2. I'll recall.
I like that he took the hat off like it's an apology to the fans.
7-10-2.
I know he did everything he could to soften that, but that is not going to hit the net probably in the next month or two off Jorja's paddle. Man, she is wearing out the tape here today.
Yeah, nice work. Getting some depth on the first volley from Jorja to make Humberg take it out of the air from the back of the court.
Game point 3. Game point 4. We have seen so many game points saved on this court this week. Did you see the spin on that? That all came from Humberg. Do it. So great start for CJ and Mari, but the Johnsons just too solid. 11-8, and they've spoken about that many times. Let's see if Klinger and Humberg can push back. Just enough pace.
Zero, 0-1.
Oh,
missed it.
Second serve.
CJ thought he was absolutely over, and he looked over, and Mari's like, no, out.
And CJ with the tricky little speed up off the bounce with the very loose wrist to start all of that. But yes, he almost wore that last ball from Jorja. Nice cut again from Humberg, giving JW Johnson some issues on the backhand side.
And I believe if you could cut it short consistently, that is not a bad return at all.
Second serve.
Mari ended up with the paddle in her left hand because she wasn't sure what was happening.
Yeah, great move from CJ Klinger, though. I like that aggression for him. I do think the first volley of Jorja Johnson was going to sail long, though. It's tough when you're in that offensive stance or posture to pull back, though.
Point.
Hop, skip, and a jump from Humberg back to her serve position. Likes that error from JW. So much pace. So simple and controlled, and just unleashes on the ball on all 3 of those shots.
0-1-1.
Wow, men's doubles partner on partner crime. And then Mari got involved.
Yeah, nice twinkle toes from CJ Klinger to not go in the kitchen. And Mari Humberg didn't need much to work with to find a nice combination. How do you soften that?
I do not know.
On the full stretch.
Deep.
Side out.
Carving in the middle.
Still. So much action. Great spins, and it's such a contrast, too, because her forehand has a good bit of topspin on it to pair with all that cut on the backhand side.
Oh, no. Poach lob volley. That's a big sentence just to describe a word that he did.
I think we just go with the regular old speed up right there, Klinger. I'm okay with the move. But once you got there, lob's a tough one to pull off.
Maybe he thought he'd get the twinkle toes of J-Dub in the kitchen again from sheer shock of how low the lob was.
But he lobbed Jorja is the problem.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
And she was already retreating in the first place because she knew something was coming. Okay.
Second serve.
A little soundbite there from Humberg. Really good, CJ, and we concur completely
Yes.
up here.
0-1-2.
Such a beautiful combination. And they've had a tough time getting out of the gate sometimes. They did again in game one, but recovered. If there's any complaint about how they've been playing lately, it's just that. Beauty off the bounce. Jorja's there, but pulls it wide. She can't believe it. And Mari pointing at CJ. Just absolutely disgusting lob off the bounce after two terrible lobs. That's as good as it gets.
For sure. I like that, though. The fella lobbing and Mari putting the ball away. That's mixed doubles right there, baby.
Second serve.
Tough follow-up. She still deserves Mari Humberg court in Sao Paulo, Brazil, though.
100%.
We'll let that serve miss slide.
I would love to play on that.
Me too.
Yeah, Mari's just bailing out of there to give CJ room, and then he just backs out.
Hung out to dry. I mean, you cannot make a harder jab step than that from CJ Klinger.
1-1-1. Point.
Wide on this slice, not long. That is a rarity.
Yeah, that's tough to find J-Dub's backhand if that was the thought.
Point. Timeout receivers, 3-1-1.
Little reachy there, so Mari calls timeout for the squads next weekend or not.
That's a tricky injury. I believe it's the adductor.
Yes.
That's tough in the hip area.
Wow. J-Dub's there too. Smart play.
Second serve.
I mean, does Mari hit an overhead?
Yeah, I think so.
Man, those are
3-1-2.
Definitely in the skill set for Humberg.
Point.
Went with the backhand two-hander shovel, changed direction in that cross-court pattern to find Jorja Johnson, and error crept in for Humberg.
4-1-2.
no need. She's been great cross-court.
Yep. What is going on with that third?
Too high, and the flick wizard puts it right on the line.
Five, 1-2.
Just pulled wide, so
Side out.
got to get what, a couple here, Adam?
I think so. I'll use your line. Geo time right here
Yes.
for Humberg and Klinger.
He needs to cleaner it up, too.
Yeah. Oh, it's end there.
Second serve.
That ball with the spin he put on it and the let tape, that thing was tumbling
Yes.
down. I thought it was going to for sure sail long.
Point.
Okay, there's one on a sort of routine dink miss from J-Dub.
Yeah, the forehand
2-5-2.
scooper from J-Dub. Doesn't do a lot with it, but rarely misses.
Side out.
That was interesting because
he waggled
what are
the
we
paddle.
doing? Yes.
He did a weird little thing before that two-handed drop contact where he...
5-2-1.
Don't add a hitch, everybody.
No. Hitches are not good for the most part.
Second
So
serve.
one on each side for JW Johnson. That was a bad miss.
I'd be dinking a few over there to see if it's in his
5-2-2.
head or not.
Side out.
CJ shuts that down. No harm done.
Reload for CJ Klinger. That is a Jorja Johnson counterattack and hit well.
2-5-1.
Yeah.
Second serve. Two, 5-2.
I mean, that's why he's a wizard.
That's right. That's a low position. I just don't think CJ Klinger was expecting JW to be able to hit a shot like that out of the air from that
5-2-1.
position.
He would have liked him to save that for their men's doubles match together later.
Point.
And I'm told from the truck that some of these gusts have been 17 to 20 miles an hour, which is much faster than
6-2-1.
anything we've seen all week, Adam.
And inconsistent.
Incoming.
Point.
This is something these two, we'd say it a lot, could do more of, and they'd be even more scary.
Free challenge, timeout, receivers.
Next against Hurricane Tyra Black and Paris Todd.
Second serve.
Sharp roll from CJ Klinger, fully stretched out to get that back over to the left side of JW.
7-2-2.
Well done.
Point.
Down is key, Dave. All the balls that were straight through above the waist to Mari Humberg, she
8-2-2.
handled with ease. JW got on top of one of them, and that ends the point.
Side out.
So let's see if CJ and Mari can crank up some offense here.
2-8-1.
Just caught the line on the serve. Oh my goodness.
Point.
2 on it. You mentioned that silver medal from Humberg came with Jorja,
Yes.
so she's seen that flick a few times.
3-8-1.
What defense from Jorja. Now what's going to happen? Just wide.
Pretty good reload from Mari Humberg after JW Johnson shuts down the middle.
3-8-2.
Johnson, the wizard off the bounce as well.
Yeah, that's a problem for everyone. That was so well disguised.
I mean, Mari and CJ were like out, and that was easily in.
Second serve.
Wow.
Maybe we just throw up some...
Pop it up to Jorja.
Throw up some shoulder high forehands to Jorja Johnson and see what happens at this point.
That's the fourth one.
Yeah, I'd like to see a few more dinks over to Jorja Johnson. JW is pretty locked, and she hasn't been frozen out, but she hasn't been hitting as many dinks as him in this match.
Side out.
Should have kept my big mouth shut.
You just ran into that one. I mean, you saw the train coming and you stayed on the tracks.
It's part of the job.
It is indeed.
3-8-1.
Because I got your back. I agree with you. You were a point late. Yes, you were a point late.
And then it worked out fine for me.
4-8-1.
Too good on the flick.
Second serve.
But CJ Klinger is lurking always in the middle of the court. It's a lot of pressure.
And I know CJ is not enjoying this now, but if he plays like this later, that being J-Dub, that'll be very good news for Mr. Klinger.
Point.
All right. Inside in on the forehand from CJ Klinger.
Within
catches,
3.
Catches JW.
Side out.
That's where it's challenging.
Yeah, looked very close.
Referee timeout.
Now,
We have a challenge.
here's the deal.
After review, the out call stands. The ball was out. Loss of free challenge with no free challenge remaining results in a technical warning. 1 free challenge remaining. We'll resume play at 8-5-1.
Very nice, Carol, with the description of what took place. So if a call is challenged incorrectly or overturned, Klinger and Humberg would lose a point.
8-5-1. Second serve.
He's doing a great job of letting it spin out. Just tried to pull it back down the line.
8-5-2.
Sticking with my strategy.
I do not recommend in any match except this one.
5-8-1.
No way, Jorja. Insane hands from Jorja freaking Johnson to keep him in the rally, and then Bro cleans it up.
All Humberg can do is just tap her paddle.
5-8-2.
Such good defense from Jorja.
5-8-2.
Nice work from Klinger to take some pace off and go with a different eye level.
Within 2, game 2's right there for the taking.
And it's tough to handle those ones right at your throat, even if they're slow.
Set out. 8-6-1. I'll recall.
Jorja had to go to the rosin bag there like a pitcher, get that ball scuffed up and ready. Can they get out of this madness?
Oh, what a recovery.
Second serve.
And hanging around, hanging around.
8-6-2.
I mean, Jorja's had very few looks on offense. Pounces on her own drop.
Goes all the way across court, making Klinger pay for hanging out in the middle of the court.
Side out.
Pretty smooth let go in an awkward position for CJ Klinger.
At 9-6 down, too. Just watched it travel, made the right decision. That's the voice of Brant Weiss, the Flames coach and part of the Proton team, so cheering for their guy here.
He's trying to work himself into the broadcast a couple times this week.
And right on cue, Klinger pays it off with that Flamingo Proton, and here we go. Sky high third.
What'd you say, Dave?
Sky or higher?
Yes.
That went to the penthouse on the next one. The one before that was on the 28th floor. Not good from CJ after a brilliant poach to get them within 2. It's a good look at Brant. And we are at match point for the Johnsons.
The dip on that drive from JW.
10-7-1.
And that'll do it. J-Dub and Jorja Johnson are on to the finals for another showdown.
Well, guys, Mari and CJ made an incredible run out here this week as the 28th seed. It's awesome to see. What did you know you need to do well against them today?
Yeah, I hadn't run into a lefty-righty team this tournament yet. Or, no, we did. Excuse me. This is the second lefty-righty team we ran into, so just needed to really dial in our spots, change it up a little. Usually it's righty-righty, the girl in front of J-Dub, the guy in front of me. So just needed to stick with our pattern and not watch what's happening in front of us and really keep our eye on the ball.
Well, J-Dub, kind of fun to see. You played against CJ, who's also your men's partner this week. You're going to play men's doubles later today together. How much more do you know about his game now that you've played on the same side of the court as him?
Yeah, I mean, I know his game, but he also knows my game since he plays with me. So I think it goes both ways. But yeah, I just had to go out there, and I was a little more focused since he trash talked me the other day.
Love it. Well, guys, you're one of the few teams to take down Ben Johns and Lee Waters. I know you get this question all the time, but you're going to see them tomorrow in the final. What are some of the tools you've used in the past to defeat that team?
Just keeping really steady, trusting each other's shots, and obviously we're going to go back and rest up after J-Dub's men's semifinals. Hope everybody sticks around for that. I can't wait to watch. I'll be in the stands cheering. And yeah, we'll just go back and reevaluate and reset for that match.
The brother-sister duo is moving on. Congratulations, guys. Dave.
Moving on.